I'm Niqui Wright. Was it funny?
No.
No?
No, that's good.
Hi. My name's Niqui Wright. I am 34 years old. I grew up in a small town in Arkansas. Yes, Arkansas. We do wear shoes. We live in houses. Some people live in trailers, but for the most part, I grew up in a house. I moved to Southern California about 7 years ago after living in Dallas, Texas for 13. We ended up moving in the historic district downtown LA. My sense of design is I'm very monochromatic. I like small doses of color, a little pop here and there. I like things in threes. I'm very meticulous. I like straight lines. I started out as an architect major. My forte, or my strongest medium as far as art goes, is perspective. So I think that comes, or that's where my linear designs come from. I love perspective drawings because everything's straight and not as free form. I think the biggest design challenge in this loft is that it is all one open space, which I like. That's why we chose a loft. But at the same time, you wanted some separation. I didn't want people eating dinner and staring at our bed. Not to mention, you always have to make sure it's made. But I think we did a good job kind of separating the spaces, with the dining room being sectioned off with the baker's rack, which separates the kitchen from the dining room, and these panels that separate the dining room from the bedroom. And because we put the back of the couch towards the dining room, it makes that its own room. This is our kitchen. As you can see, there's not much storage. So we added the shelf, we added the knives. There's no drawers. That's really convenient in a kitchen. So we added these little containers for our silverware. I had to add this baker's rack, which stores all of our dishes and some of our serving platters. Sorry. And then we added, of course, the hooks for all of our cookware. We also added these stools, which we found in the automotive section at Home Depot. Kind of matches the baker's rack. So people can hang out while I'm cooking in my large kitchen. If you'll notice above, I have 3 giant apples. I love really big things and really small things. Over here is really large utensils. That one's crooked. You know, you never know when you're cooking for an army. By the way, you can get these at greatbigstuff.com. I found a great deal on this dining room table, which can seat 8. Right now I have it for 6. I decided to do the 3 different glass containers using different textures of sand and then rocks and then pebbles. And we added, there was no lighting over here, so I had my fiance and his friend come over and install these lights. These 2 plants I've managed to keep alive for about 3 months. Pretty impressive for me. I do normally like things in 3s, but this is the 3rd one. Doesn't look very good there. So I usually keep it outside. So now we're moving into the living room area. If you'll notice from over there, we angled everything to this corner. It was basically the only spot we could put this monster TV. I did use brown because I didn't want the TV to pop. I know it's a lot of dark in this corner, especially with the dark curtains. But I thought with some greenery, it kind of broke it up a bit. As far as the curtains go, we had to have custom curtains, and those can be kind of pricey, so we thought we'd save money by using pipes as the hardware, which I think turned out really nice, and it's industrial, so it goes with the loft feel. So this is our bedroom. It's pretty simple. As you can tell, I like monochromatic palette, but I did throw up this green wall, which is pretty shocking for me. Oh, and here's a really small thing. Zoom in.
Okay.
Outside what we did, because it's an old fire escape and it looks kind of scary to look down below, so we put some netting down, some concrete pavers with some little rocks in between. We haven't finished out there. I'm still looking for furniture. And then along the railing we did some rope lights, tucked them in there. I have a lot of interest in taking old pieces and restoring them. This is one of Pete's old dressers that he just had to keep because, I mean, which is reasonable because furniture, older furniture is made really well. It has really nice bones. And he's had that forever and it's lasted probably 10 moves. As you can see, it's not finished, but I plan to continue sanding it and staining it, putting new hardware, and it kind of has a curly design down at the bottom. I'll probably cut that off and sand it and fix it as well. So hopefully we'll finish that one day. But in the meantime, to open the drawers, I have supplied Pete with this screw that you just stick in the little hole and voila. You can put it in any hole. I think I have a good sense to design for anybody's taste. Why? Well, I take into consideration what others want. My mom may want me to decorate their study, and how I would choose it would be, you know, if it was mine, I would choose it completely different than she would, but she's kind of getting up there in age, so recliners are important to her, things like that. I wouldn't necessarily have a recliner in my place, unless it was one of those hidden ones, the leather ones, maybe that. But one day I was driving home from work, and right down below us, they had the Sephora, or they had stripes painted like Sephora, black and white. I saw it from 4 blocks down, freaked out, how exciting. I'm gonna have a Sephora right below me. No, it was fake. They painted over it the next morning, and I wanted to cry. I just wanted to say thanks. We really appreciate your time, and look forward to hearing from you. Pick me. And cut. Hi. Okay, start over. Should I wave?
You're good. It's going.
Huh?
It's recording.
Oh. Hi, my